Now to the double murder in Wilson County. We're learning the suspect is charged with killing his own brother and his mother. Police identifying the victims as 50-year-old Dana Jenkins and her 15-year-old son, Da'Ron Cox. Jenkins' 25-year-old son, Da'Ron Jenkins, is now charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. The victims were found inside a home yesterday evening on Snowden Drive. Cindy Bay has new reaction from the family.
Loved ones are reeling from the death of a mother and son who police say were found dead inside their Wilson home on Monday.
She was a very sweet person. Always smiled. I can see her smile right now. She always smiled.
Juanelia Carnegie lives next door to her cousin Dana Jenkins, who was allegedly killed by her older son, 25-year-old Da'Ron Jenkins. Jenkins is also accused of killing his 15-year-old brother, a Wilson County school student who is being remembered by Bedingfield High School and Mount Moriah Community Church in Wilson.
They loved each other. They loved us. We loved them, especially Da'Ron. He meant the world to all of us. Our teens here, they're grieving heavily.
According to court documents, Jenkins was released from prison on March 25th on separate charges, just 1 week before the incident. Jenkins is facing 2 counts of first-degree murder as Wilson police investigate the circumstances surrounding the victims' deaths.
This is a tragedy, and honestly, there is no winner in this. And I'll be praying for everyone watching this, everyone affected by this and impacted by this.
Cindy Bay, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
First, before I get into this commentary, let me say RIP to this woman and her youngest son. I'm sure this completely blindsided them in their last moments before what happened ended up happening. I mean, to think that you are trying to do something nice for your son, well, her son, oldest son, and for a brother, for his older sibling, for him getting released from prison. And then a week later, you literally are back in the same position you were because you decided to take out the people that was closest to you. And right now they don't have any details as to why he did this. But for all intents and purposes, he could have stayed right there. He could have stayed locked up in that prison if that's what he was going to get out and do. You get out of prison for a separate charge to go home and then commit a crime of a bigger magnitude than for whatever you were locked up for initially. And now you're back in the same spot. And this time I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a life sentence behind this. He should. Honestly, this is very sad and very unfortunate and very tragic that this even happened. They were trying to do something nice for him, especially since society probably already tossed him to the side anyway. And the only people he had in his corner was his mom and his brother. And the people that that loved you the most and care for you, your own flesh and blood, the woman who brought you into this world, and a brother that, you know, I don't know what their relationship could have been. I mean, I'm sure they could have had a good one. I mean, there is a 10-year age gap between the both of them. And now they're gone. This dude pretty much slaughtered his the only family he had, because it doesn't mention anything else about any other siblings that there are. So he only had his mom and his brother, and this is what he decides to go out there and do after they tried to do a nice gesture for him. He would have stayed right exactly where he was at. Now, what's really crazy is, if y'all remember, I spoke about an individual by the name of Raymond Childs III. I talked about his initial story a couple years ago, but then gave the update about a month ago, talking about how this guy, at the time when he was 17, was upset because apparently his dad the story was that his dad didn't let him go see his girlfriend or something about a curfew, and he got upset about it. And then when his dad basically told him he'll deal with him the next day, that wasn't enough for Raymond Childs III. He decides he's going to go and slaughter pretty much 95% of his family, with the exception of one. And that's the only reason he didn't get that one, is because that one got away, and barely, because that one could have gotten taken out based on the injuries they received. They said non-life-threatening injuries, but they did get hit a couple times. So now you have that person, Raymond Childs, going to prison. I think they gave him 360 years. This guy right here is going to get the books literally thrown at him, and rightfully so. If I have any people that's down there in the state of North Carolina, can y'all let me know if you are made aware of this story? This is just sad all the way around. I mean, there's really no other words that you could put out there as to make this any better than what it is. Because, I mean, or any worse, rather. And like I said, right now, they don't have a motive as to why he did what he did. Honestly, I don't even want to hear a motive. It shouldn't have happened. The home, the one and only home he had to go to, he literally squandered it. For what, I don't know, and honestly, I don't care. Hopefully, they throw the book at him for whatever crime, whatever charges he receives. He deserves every last one of them. And whatever sentence that he gets or conviction, he deserves that as well.